The Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Tick tock, tick tock. What's the time? It's blog o'clock. Yay! Hi there, Grey Maniacs. I hope you're having a amazing day. Great amazing day. Let me show you some comics. Right, yeah. I'll start off with these big mags first. These big magazines. Now, I had magazine number 2 of this. Demon. It's a UK reprint magazine. Now, I've had number 2 for years. I don't even know where I got it from, but it's been in my collection for absolutely ages. And I was buying some comics off this fella, which you'll see in a minute. And then he said, "Oh, I've got these comics. This one just come in." And I said, "Oh, you some UK reprint comics?" I can't remember where he said it. And I was like, "Oh, so look, ain't got Demon, have you?" And he's happened to have number 1 and number 3 of the. There's only 3 issues in the whole series, and I already had number 2. He's got this guy, Gabriel Devil Hunter, and it's reprints of some Marvel comics. I think it's 70s Marvel comics. And but yeah, originally only 35p. Cost me a bit more than that. But I've got number 1 and number 3, Gabriel to Worship the Damned. Some Satana, the Devil's Daughter, is in it as well. So that's good stuff. Marvel reprints Demon, and he's got this guy. He's got an eye patch and a crucifix to get rid of the demons, kind of thing. He's like an exorcist. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So now I've got to find where number 2 is. I found number 2 the other day and it was knocking around for a while, but I can't remember what I've done with it, where I've put it away. So I'm going to have to try and find it so I can put those comics with it. And finally, I'm sure I must have read it at one point, but now that I've got all 3 of them again, I can read them all again. Right. Now the other thing I got from this fella, I've mentioned it to you previously, a big stack of House of Mystery. I think like 28 comics, including some giants. Yes, let's go. Right, first one. This one he said it was in a bad condition. It is in terrible condition, to be honest. Its cover's torn in half and kind of thing. But I actually picked up a copy of this from another seller. I showed it to you yesterday in my blog. Because it was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna like that having that comic in a crappy condition. I'm gonna go and buy it, and I saw it. I thought I might as well buy it now. So this is just a crappy, like torn one, which I'll probably give to somebody as an AOK or something like that, or throw it in as an AOK with some other stuff, or no, it's a very good AOK. I might just give it to my nephew maybe. But oh mate, I don't particularly want to keep it, but I don't want to throw it away either. Right, but anyway. 100-page giant. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? Number 225. No, the man who died twice. No, this one will scare you to death. Plus the game room. And this one, Fireman. Burn my child. More new stories and features than ever. There you go. A nice 100-page giant House of Mystery. The corners all curled up in the bag, man. I'm going to put new bags and balls on these because these bags feel a bit tatty, a bit, you know, that they've been in them for a long while. We've had a feel of it. So I think I shall replace these bags and boards with some of the lovely bags and boards that Night Tiger bought for me. Night Tiger kindly sent me a donation towards new bags and boards. So I will put that in a new bag and board in a minute. And try and keep that corner from turning. These are approaching like stickiness kind of feel, you know. So new bags and balls for all. I know a couple of these are duplicates as well. Right, here's another 100-page giant. Again, the corner turned in the bag. Number 226. Frightening, the perfect mate. New Garden of Evil. Shocking, out of this world. Plus 8 more chilling fear fables and a tour of the House of Mystery. Extra, Kane's Games. Nice 100-page giant. And you see these are going for like a tenner each on eBay. £10. In case anyone wondering what a tenner is. Right, another House of Mystery. 100-page giant. A little bit of Yeah, there was a price label on this one at one point. You can see it's a little bit sticky residue. Do you dare enter the house of mystery? The Vampire Soul, extra Halloween monster cards, the Fireworks Man plus Rebel, and 7 more spine-tingling stories. Special Kane's Games Room 13. Cool logo. The House of Mystery. Alright, another 100-page giant. Now I know a few of these I've already got. I've bought them previously, so that means I've got doubles to, I don't know, sell or mystery packs. Or this fucking covers come. This cover is not attached. That's a bit crap. That is annoying. Alright, 229. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? New Nightmare Castle. Special, a 36-page gothic novel. Extra 6 shock suspense stories. Plus Kane's Gargoyles. And that bloody front page is not on the bloody comic. That is not pleasing. Right, this is one that I picked up a while back, so I have this one already. So that can go in my double to sell or do... I'm thinking of doing some mystery boxes for UK people because there's no point sending them overseas because it's going to cost too much. So thinking about it, like maybe doing like, I don't know, 20 comics for 20 quid. Something like that. If anyone's in the UK interested, let me know. But none of the UK people watch my videos anyway for some reason. Seems very I always seem to think... But the only time everyone from the UK watches my video is when I say no one in the UK watches my video. And then I get a comment from them. Kind of saying, I am bloody watching. Well, this one I actually just read today. So this is a double. I literally just read it a second ago. Because I actually picked them up from eBay before, and then this seller happened to have a couple of doubles, and it was like, well, you know, like I said, you can sell them on or whatever. Oh, this one cover looks a bit. It's got a snag there. Oh gosh. I don't think the condition is quite as good as he made them out to be honest. Alright. It's number 238. That was all folded up in the corner there. And the spine is, yes, it's, Right, this is another one I've just read recently. Pretty good story, isn't it? It was like the devil was. It was interesting. It's like a new woman is given the leading role. I don't know, the president or whatever of the evil club or something, of like all the evil witches and whatever and warlocks and ghouls of the earth. And as first thing she was told by the departing president was that they weren't allowed to be any evil for 20 years. And she thinks he's just trying to mess with her for... Look at that, scuffed at the back there, man. This is not as advertised. And it's not even on that staple on the top there. Oh dear, I have to message the guy. Right, this one looks reasonably okay. Right, number 250. I've lived all my life on the sea, lad, and so help me, I'll die here as well. This magazine is your ticket to a sinister voyage to hell. And he looks like some ghost. That's a rather big harpoon. It's a ghost harpooner. He's getting ready to kill the captain, who's just said he's going to die at sea. It's like, how prophetic your words were. Do you dare enter the house of mystery? 263. Is there vengeance after death? 3 frightening tales. And there's a creepy fellow in the cemetery. Alright, more. They came fairly well packaged anyway, like in a great big box, and all inside, wrapped in cardboard inside, so not too bad. Alright, more House of Mystery, special Halloween issue. There you go, that one looks in good nick. But I will give it a new bag on board, I think. It's rather scuffed up. Right, there's a nice spider one. I wish I'd had this one when Fire's Revenge did his spider covers competition a while back. That would have been an ideal one for that. Will you be the next victim of the curse of the spider? Take this mystic sword, mortal, and then you will never die in battle. Demon Blade. Yeah, that's not really a good... I had a similar story like this before. He was saying you won't die during the war, or you won't be killed in battle in the war, and then he leaned up his gun against a tree, and it fell over and fired and killed him while he was trying to have a nap. So it's going to be something like that. He may not die in battle, but he's going to die at some point. Not in battle, but still die. After thinking that he's... or he's going to be like... There's another story in an old comic where he says you won't die in battle, and you won't die for 3 days or something like that. You're going to die in 3 days' time. So he thought, oh, I'm immortal then for the next 3 days. But he ends up getting stabbed in the stomach in the very first seconds of the battle, and it takes him 3 days to die on the battlefield. It's very grim. This is a cool one. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? Blood on the Grooves. And we've got some kind of demonic heavy metal band here. Yeah, that's my kind of thing. Yeah. No. Not if they're real demons, of course. Jumping in the crowd and killing them. I could do without that kind of that kind of thing. Come to me, man. Come and face the Hellhound. No. No, you're alright. I prefer cats. There you go. The right of inheritance. Oh, sorry, the rights of inheritance. Here's a lovely little baby for you all to go goo goo gaga over. I think it might be the Antichrist. Oh no! Right. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? Pay the final installment and die. Looks like a skeleton mobster. A ghost mobster there. And this fella's got an axe. He's got an axe to grind. I don't know if that's reflections of eyes in his axe. Somebody else's eyes are reflected in the axe. Or whether the axe has actually got eyes itself. I'm going with the axe has got eyes itself, because if it was reflecting somebody's eyes, it would reflect their face as well, wouldn't it? So that's weird. It's interesting. Cursed to perform before an audience of demons. Dare you read limited management? No, sorry, limited engagement. Limited management. I can't even read. Can you read? It should say, can you read limited engagement? No, I'm going to say limited arrangement or something. Right. Fool, only a silver bullet can kill a werewolf. A weird werewolf shocker, plus 2 other fear-filled features. There you go. Right, what else have we got in this one? I think there are some other comics. I know a few more House of Mysteries. Plus, I think there's a few old Teen Titans or something, I believe. Let's have a look. Do you dare? As it doesn't say do you dare, it says dare you enter the House of Mystery. Within these pages dwell creatures from the terrifying beyond. 3 fearful tales that will hold you spellbound. I think I'm starting up a new thing on my show. If anyone remembers my old Halloween, 13 nights of Halloween that I did, I might do a Saturday horror story and do like, you know, like I did with my Kabbalah advert, where I kind of like turned it into a picture strip with me doing the voices kind of thing. I might start doing that for some creepy horror tales. So every Saturday night, maybe do a creepy horror tale taken from obviously a horror comic. So I might do that. We'll see how it feels. Right, this one's got 3 spellbinding shockers featuring Now Dying in the Corner. And it looks like this box is bitten off more than you can chew. Look, that's hardly fair. This fella's facing off against some undead creature. And it looks like Kane is the referee. You can see him in the background there. Fear runs rampant as a modern-day Jack the Ripper stalks the city. Oh, this has got a complete 28-page bonus comic in it, apparently. I don't know what's a bonus comic of, but in this issue, in a complete 28-page bonus comic, The House of Mystery. Fear runs rampant as a modern-day Jack the Ripper stalks the city and is stalked in turn by a vampire. Did I say that bit already and repeat myself? I can't remember now. I think I might have done. That's a pretty cool cover. And that baby that we saw in the crib earlier on looks like they've grown up a little bit. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? There you go, that kid's grown up slightly. Yeah, not quite as cute as he was before. Mind you, he wasn't even cute in that one, was he? With his demon horns. Right, this is one that will give you, was it coluphobia, is it called? Coluphobia? Fear of clowns? The House of Mystery. Now 8 extra pages of shock and suspense. The House of Mystery. And this little girl has answered the door to the wrong person. That's one of them killer clowns that makes you grow up frightened to go into McDonald's. That's odd. I could have sworn I heard someone moving in here. Yep, it's just a lady talking to her mummy. Just a lady and her mummy, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Right, that's all the House of Mysteries. And then I've got a little stuff that I'd already put on my pile before we did the House of Mystery deal. Some Teen Titans, or sorry, the New Titans rather. For my run, for my New Titans run. 126. 125. 127. Oh, and I picked up number 1 of a new run. A new series for me to collect. Pulse pounding premiere issue. Steel, the indestructible man. From the fiery forge of war strides a hero. And I think this was only £1, so I was like, yeah, I'll have that for £1, blimey. I don't think it went for a very long series, so if I could try and slowly get the rest of the series, then why not indeed? Steel, the indestructible man. I think he was killed by Eclipso, so he wasn't that indestructible, unfortunately. He wasn't as indestructible as he thought he was. The same thing happened to the guy from Legion, the poor old Bertrand Dibb. He thought he was indestructible as well, and he turned out not to be quite as indestructible as he thought he was. Poor old Bertrand Dibb. Anyway, that's it then. That was long enough. I've chatted long enough now. Oh, let me find a smaller, less bigly channel to shout out. Oh, and don't forget as well, my contest is running. The link will be in the corner, like when it comes to the end, my little contest video will be down here in the corner somewhere. It's easy. It's next time you do a video, which you know you're going to be doing videos, because, you know, you're a YouTube creator, probably, if you're watching this. All you've got to do is shout out Matilda Gothica's channel, shout out my channel, leave links in the description and like do an end screen link as well, and just say, hey, sub up these people, because Matilda's looking to get to 500 and I'm looking to get to 1,500. Got a long old way to go, and if you do that, let me know by posting a comment with the link to your video in any of my videos, so I can see it, and then I can add you to the page so I know that I've got your name down, and yeah, you can win some comics. Well, I'm going to shout out a new channel called Bonics. What happened? Slim did a contest entry for Alex Big Blue and shouted out 5 channels, and this is one of the channels that he shouted out. So I'm going to. I don't know if I even watched a video of his yet, but I added it to my subs, and yeah, it's on my list of people to start following. As long as they're showing stuff that I like. I mainly watch people's hauls, to be honest. Less interested in like people's opinions of the industry and that kind of thing. It doesn't really bother me that much. I'm not into the behind the scenes faults particularly. I just like to see what nice comics people have picked up mainly, and stuff like guessing the grades and that kind of thing. I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't care what grade it is. I'll make sure I thought I'd have some more comics for a second then. But yeah, hauls I always try and check out. But anyway, I'm out of here then. So sub up Bonics, check out my contest, yeah, and until next time, Grey Maniacs, may all your news be good news.
He has hair like Sonic's, he's powered by Bionics. Go and sub him up, it will be a real tonic. His name is Bonics, go and sub him now. Go and sub up Bonics or I'll kick you with a... I don't know, something that rhymes with now.